So I was flying around Stormwind the other day, and then all these blue dragons showed up. And, like, I heard Kalecgos specifically tell me to present my staff. So, long fucking story short, I need bail money.
Trolls! Balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls. The World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Bentolas, Gershom, and Wooly. Ooh, what's up, swingers? From the TVHQ in the grizzly lands of Wisconsin, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode 102. I am Wooly, the Crashin' Thrashin' Destruction Warlock, and here alongside me are Gershom, the sarcastic, sassy-ass Beastmastery Hunter, that's a lot of words, and Bentolas, our resident, raw-mogging, flashin', dashin' arcane mage. Hi, guys.
Well, yeah, I got bad news. I'm switching classes again.
Are you fucking serious?
You worked so hard on paladin.
I've really been liking demonology, Warlock.
Yeah? What race are you playing? It better be a furry.
Eredar, draenei. So when the Eredar customization comes out,
we can't have two draenei warlocks on the same podcast.
You guys are like Carmen and Butters on the fucking. There goes our South Park reference. We did it. 30 seconds in, we did it.
I'm just having.
Butters, you can't be the dwarf character.
I don't even know anymore. I play everything. I think Evoker's the last one I gotta love.
All right.
Sitting in Valdrakken at like 68. I have not touched that motherfucker.
Our resident raw-mogging douchebag, Bentolas. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Hey, I like.
But are you actually switching to demo?
If there's no other changes, yeah, I really like the way it plays, especially in single target. Like when you get like the Nether portal drops and you gotta like spam as many Gul'dans out so you get as many imps because then like it turns into a pit lord, and based on how many demons you summoned, it does more damage. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't know shit about demonology. In Legion, I was real big into Affliction. Then BFA came, switched to Destruction, and haven't looked back. So
didn't BFA sort of hosed Affliction, right? You guys have like mentioned.
No, it was after Nathria. They were really good in Nathria, and they got completely gutted. But now they're really good. I'm actually gonna probably play all Warlock specs. Like they all have a really good. Like Destruction's really good. When you can like get a lot of mobs on Fortified, and they're doing really well on single target. So, and I always like Destruction, and from what I've read about the class, it seems like pretty easy to pick up, and it has the same stats and trinkets, so it's, it might be something I'd try. So, Wooly, I might be asking you a question.
Make no mistake, I am an idiot.
Well, you know more than I do.
I just wanted that one to because I guarantee you're gonna come and be like, hey, so how many points should I put in this talent? And I'll be like, purple?
Most of the whispers I get when I'm on my BM Hunter is like, oh, you need to upgrade your gear because you're not doing so great. And I'm like, yeah, I know, thanks. I'm just chasing it.
You should just reply with, like, you need to upgrade your mom and just see how they respond.
I wish. I'm always, like, so mature. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm just out here hanging out, blah, blah, blah.
Wait,
no,
so I'm doing my monthly check-in on Twitter?
No, you're doing it wrong. Gershom's doing it wrong.
I'm doing my monthly check-in on Twitter. I didn't realize they switched it over to X so quickly.
We don't speak of this. It's always going to be Twitter. Go fuck yourself, Elon Musk.
I don't call it tweets still.
The logo's pretty cool, though. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my god, you're such an edgelord.
I legitimately...
Like a big black, like, X is, like, cool.
I'm legitimately going to fucking edit that. Not edit that out. I'm going to beep that out.
No,
you don't like the X logo?
No, I'm not going to beep that out.
It looks cool.
The look of it is fine. The fact that it came out of nowhere and it's fucking stupid is what pisses me off.
I just don't like the whole concept, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't broke. Don't fix it. You want to address problems with Twitter? Fine. The name isn't a problem. Like,
That
what the
shit been-
fuck?
Yeah, that shit been broke since he bought it. Like, oh my god.
Also, this bullshit of like, I'm gonna cut down on how many bots there are. Tell me why I, every other day or so, get spammed with a new bot. No, you didn't do shit. You didn't do shit because that's not really an issue you can address because people are always going to be fucking stupid and do what they're gonna do. You can't unstupid people. You can't fix. Who was that comedian that said you can't fix stupid?
I don't know.
Was
but
that
it
Jeff
sounds-
Foxworthy?
I'm
looking this up.
I don't think it was a comedian. I
It
think it was
sounds
Bill.
good.
I think it was Bill Meyer on his HBO show. I actually think that.
We were just talking about him before the
Oh.
show.
It's Ron Tater Salad White. He says you can't fix stupid, but you can numb it with a 2x4.
Wow. That's pretty funny.
Okay, so apparently our conversation about comedians that started before we began recording has come back. Anyway, on today's show, we're checking out what turned out not to be a slow news week. We've also got a little bit of trivia to hit up, and we are going to be drafting the worst lore characters to replace the current aspects. Speaking of that trivia, what was it again, Gershom? Was it all Eredar or just what was it?
It's draenei. I mean, there's a couple Eredar-centric questions in there, so I'd call it a mix. But it's probably 70-30 draenei.
Cool. Yeah. So, what have we been up to in WoW? Can I start? Because I'm all excited and shit.
Yeah, go.
That fucking Tauren and that fucking worm have been sent to hell a second time. I'm not ever going back and doing it unless they give us another reward for it. But I got that sweet-ass red transmog for my warlock. And Bentolas, until you do the same, I will be the superior warlock. I don't care what you say. Just saying.
I gotta go in there then.
Yes, you fucking do. And if you do it on Demo, let me know which challenge it is, because I've never actually tried it. I don't know which the scenario is. So I did that, finally finished it. I'm really happy about it. Decided I was going to leave Gilded until I did it, even if that meant not having it and the next raid season is out. And then I've been talking to Uno Mas about raid. One of you two, or wait, Aaron. I don't know if Aaron's an officer or not. Can I have an invite? And I'm probably gonna whisper them. But after that, I finally went and did some 10.1.5 stuff. I went and did Eon's Fringe exactly twice. No, I did it once. One time, I wingmanned Milhouse Manastorm. I helped him get his dick wet in that freaky little creature he calls a wife. And I also went and did a time rift for the first time, so I don't know. Yeah, I did stuff, I guess. How about you guys?
I've never done the time rift yet.
I've
No?
done one. I've done one.
I heard it was like super buggy.
It's just really laggy because a lot of people were doing it, but it's been a few weeks now. It might be better.
It
I've just
kind
been
of-
working on other stuff.
It kind of feels like the Grand Hunt, where it's just like, everybody go do this objective. Oh shit, it's changing now. Everybody go do the other objective.
That feels like a mechanic that they went with in this a little bit, because I feel like Researchers Under Fire does the same thing. Like, you basically just have to find the group and go do what they're doing. Like, hunts are already dead. No one's doing them anymore. That's going to become farmable at some point. And like all those types of like group activities, and there were some in like the Forbidden Reach too, and like the bosses in Zeralite Caverns as well. I feel like there's a lot of group activity that's sort of dying off already. But the Eon's Fringe and the things with like Soradormi, the time rifts or whatever, there's still like a lot of people are doing them, but I know eventually they're going to be farmable because I haven't been doing a lot of them either. So every time I go in there, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening, honestly?
Basically.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little shit show when you go in there.
I kind of want to just get enough PC flakes
There's
the
mounts and stuff, but that's like it's gonna be farmable eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, want to get some politically correct flakes so I can get, So there's this green dragon mount thing that I want. What you guys been up to?
I got mounted a lot this week.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. I got I got the morsel sniffer reins. I don't know what that even was from. God, what was that?
That sounds romantic.
Oh, it's I know, right?
Is it a pig?
Does. No, it's a fucking Niffin mount. It's like one of those little skate looking, like the ones that's like a mix between a manta ray and a dragon. And he's pretty cool. He's like black and white and he looks pretty dope. But he's not dragonfly mount, so I guess they're just gonna keep throwing us these mounts that we can't use this expansion, like whatever. But I got him, and then I randomly so one of the things I was doing, I think I told you guys last week I was gonna start trying to do it, was going back and getting my God, what is that called in BFA where you go the visions, the horrific visions?
Oh yeah,
I wanted to get those done, right? Because I was like, back in the day in BFA, I was like, oh, I want that mount. Now I realize I basically have that mount that's almost the same color. So I kind of put it on the back burner again, but I did it a little this week. And then, so because I was doing that, I went into Zuldazar to go to Silithus, and I just logged in and it was like, go see this guy for a free mount. And I was like, what? So that was called the Scarlet Theradrasz. I have no idea what that was. So we're at 2-3 mounts. Oh, and then I mentioned, I think a few weeks ago, that like I hadn't gotten the fish mount, even though I have a 6-month sub. So I had submitted a ticket, and then recently, like this week, I logged on and the mount was there in my collection randomly.
Yay, fishy mount.
Yeah, so I had submitted a ticket and it worked. The tickets I submit, like I just do the auto ones where it's like, we're gonna fix it or not, and we're not gonna talk to you. I was like, what? Just go fix it, So I got the fishy. Oh, and then I'm working on the Trader's Post too. That comes with a mount. Although, kind of a call to action for the swingos. I can't unfreeze something I had frozen that I got. I need to submit a ticket on this too. I wanted to wait and see what was gonna happen. But so I had like some mount frozen and I can't unfreeze it. I got it and I bought it, and it won't come out of my freeze. So I can't freeze anything else at this point, which is annoying because this month's trading post has like 2-3 mounts in it.
That's fucking weird.
It's weird. I'm going to submit a ticket. I haven't yet. I was waiting to see if any of the swingos knew what I was doing wrong. So I went back and I clicked on everything. I was like looking at all the menus. I don't know. It was weird.
Pretty positive that's a bug.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna figure out something. And then I think the crux of the crux this week is that my last mount was the stupid, ugly fucking ostrich from the Dark Moon Fair, which I am done with. I'm done with the Dark Moon Fair. I have all the toys, all the mounts. So one less thing to do every month, I guess.
Well, there you go.
And I think that's it. Yeah, it was a big mount week, big old casual week, and then I just did my weekly stuff, but like whatever.
Before we move on to Bent, one thing I forgot to note, we do also have a mixed drink of the week this week. It's from Gershom, and I had assigned her the dragon Sintharia. So we're coming back to that later. All right, Bent, what you do?
I got my warlock to max level, and I've been really playing demonology. Really liking it. I brought him into heroic grade. I got like 7-8 bosses down. I'm still only like eye level 4 teams, but I have my 4 set and just need to get a couple trinkets. And yeah, that's really all I've been kind of doing.
Well, go do
You're
the
like
mage tower then.
Alts. Yeah, you're like the king of alts. Go do that.
Legit though, I think you would do well at the mage tower. You would probably hate it being one singular encounter that you have to repeat many times. But I feel like if anyone could get the grasp of it quickly, it's yourself.
Have you gotten it on other characters?
I've never done it before.
Oh, that's so funny because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, if anyone could do the mage tower and figure it out, it would be Ben. For some reason, I don't know why. I got the same vibe.
Way too high to do that right now.
I'm not high enough, and I don't have edibles. That sucks. I'm not high at all, actually. All right, well, I guess that's what we've been up to in WoW. We have an NPC review to read if y'all want to hear it. You ready for some teabagging time?
Hell yeah. So who gave us our review this week?
In a second, I'll let you know.
I am restless.
Teabag time.
All right, so this review comes to us from Magister Umbric himself, that whiny little bitch who wouldn't shut up about how much he hated Vol'dun. That's right. If anybody has not encountered our NPC reviews before, I thought it would be fun to make up reviews coming from NPCs from time to time. So, here we go. From Magister Umbric. To Thrall's Balls Management. I am Magister Umbric, and I do not appreciate the things you have said about me. I don't whine. That's just ridiculous. I demand you either take back everything you said about me or I'll get you fired. Give me your manager's personal phone number right now. I demand compensation. Furthermore, it is absurd that you think your little show with your disgusting jokes could ever compete with other shows. You're not lagging balls and you never will be. Well, I'm waiting. Get your manager. Magister Umbric. So, yep, remember when I said he's a whiny little bitch? Turns out he's a bit of a Karen, too.
Remember when I mentioned Chappelle's show? I feel like saying, guess what? I am the manager, B.
Yeah.
You got something to say, Magister Umbric? Fuck that. Say it to my face.
I feel like if Umbric were real, he would be a total fucking Karen. 100%.
Like a goth version, though.
Yeah. Like, excuse me.
Flesh-rotting, gross Karen.
My lemonade didn't have enough eldritch horror in it. Hello?
Oh my god. Like raising like one pinky and trying to like get the waiter's attention.
There is one little nugget of reality that I put in this that I've been wanting to address for a while. It's because I'm a little self-conscious about this show in one regard, is I've always wondered if people think like, oh, they're trying way too hard. No, I'm actually that fucking disgusting with the jokes and shit that we make. And I've always been worried that... I've always been worried that people would be like, he's trying to be lagging balls. No, I would never, ever try to catch lightning in a bottle like they did. Their show was fucking perfect, and I missed the shit out of it. I've never tried to recreate their stuff. I always wanted to do my own thing. They were just the inspiration for wanting to podcast. This, Thorn, if you're out there listening, hello. How's it going? So yeah, if you want to send us a real review, go ahead. We'll be happy to read it. You can email it to us, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. You can pop it in our pop. How would you even spell that? P-U-O-P? Plop. You can pop it in our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com. It'll yeet you right into the server, and we have a whole channel just for reviews. And alternatively, you can leave it on iTunes, Spotify Q&A, or in the podcast directory on bonusroll.gg. All right, let's move on to the WoW news.
Time for WoW news, motherfuckers.
This fucking Bill Burr picture that you put in the goddamn host chat is staring at me, Bent. All right, WoW news. So we don't really talk about Classic on the show because we don't really play it. But for anybody who's interested in the Classic hardcore experience that they're officially making, which I would be if I had time, that sounds fun as hell. But the Classic hardcore realms are launching August 24th. Yep, that's all I have to say about that.
Is Bill Burr making love to you with his eyes right now?
That
It looks like he's just laughing at us for being a bunch of freaking idiots.
He's not making
Like, what the
love to
fuck
us.
are these guys doing?
He's mocking us. Yeah, this sounds like something he would say. Who the fuck are these douchebags?
I think I found where the Eldritch Horror that was missing from Umbric's Lemonade went.
Clearly,
It's in my dreams.
We're not the friends from Lagging Balls. We're just a bunch of douchebags who don't know how to tell dirty jokes at all.
What? You know, that is a really good descriptor. Bunch of douchebags who don't know how to tell dirty jokes. That was terribly
negative. I shouldn't speak like that.
I don't think we make dirty jokes. We just say obscenely gross things. I think
they're not jokes. They're all actually based hardly in reality. Like you guys shitting your pants and me never doing that.
Yeah, it's very much based in reality that an imaginary fairy spreads her asshole as wide as she can.
You already told us about pooping on the bathroom rug.
So
did you guys wash it or did you throw it out?
I had an incident and we washed it and it's clean now, but I did it again.
What the fuck?
I was taking a piss.
Did you go back for extra credit? God damn.
I was taking a piss and I just started pushing and it happened again.
You need to go get yourself checked out, bro. That doesn't sound natural. And to think, so remember when I said that I scraped my knee up pretty bad and when I was down there? The like 5 minutes that I had with Mrs. Bent before she had to leave for work, I was like, I feel so bad. I scraped my knee and I bled a little bit on the comforter in the guest room. And she was just like, oh, don't worry about it. My brother has eaten like chicken wings in there and we have a good dry cleaner or whatever. And then she went to work and I'm like, damn it. Things are getting shit on in that house. They must have a really good dry cleaner. Like, wow.
It would have been the perfect place to do your homework. And according to Bent, get extra credit.
Yeah,
he did it twice Bent, and I haven't done it. Wow. This
how
is
do you accidentally shit on the same rug twice?
Wait, we never covered. Was it the same rug?
Yes, because it was in the same bathroom. It was the same situation. I was taking a piss. I pushed too hard, and shit came out.
I think your prostate has problems. You can erase that. I don't know why you're pushing hard to pee, though.
Because I try to pee as fast as possible.
Don't take that to the bedroom.
When I really have to pee, like sometimes I have to put my hand against the wall because it's exhausting.
I just put a little teaser in general chat for the swingaz of what we just said, and they're not going to know what the fuck we're talking about. I wrote, how do you accidentally redacted on the same redacted twice?
Oh, no.
Okay, so back to the World of Warcraft news on this World of Warcraft podcast that is somehow also about pooping on the rug. There is a pack in the Blizzard shop now called the Corsage Pack. And you get 2 transmogs for your wrist. There's the fanciful corsage, and it's these colorful flowers. And there's the gothic corsage that's got more muted, darker-ish colors. And it also comes with 200 extra trader's tenders. Note that if you don't want to pay for that, but you still want those transmogs, just wait. They'll be on the trading post no less than 3 months from now, but they're coming.
There's already things repeating. Yeah.
Yeah. And people are fucking losing their minds because 200 trader's tenders are included in that. And they're like, oh, Blizzard said they were never, ever gonna sell tenders on the shop. Shut the fuck up. Call me a shill or whatever the fuck you want, but Blizzard never said they were not going to include it in fucking bundles. In fact, that's exactly what they said they would do. What they said they wouldn't do is sell them as a standalone individual item. Okay?
I don't understand how people... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to repeat myself is all. Like, it's just annoying. They said they weren't going to sell them individually, and they haven't. It's bundled into something. But alas, people are still losing their shit over literally nothing. Go touch some grass. I guarantee you have bigger problems in your life than whether or not you can spend $10 on an in-game pixelated item and get pixelated little imaginary bitcoins for your imaginary pixelated shit later. Like, yes, I'm a big proponent of make everything available in the game. You don't have to pay extra money for everything. But also, they never said they weren't going to do this, and I'm just repeating myself. It's frustrating. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
It's just that this just reeks of, like, nonsense, like, all around. Like, the only people who are commenting are, like, people who never comment, who barely play the game anymore. I can't believe people are attaching like hashtag RMT to this. I don't understand. You can go to wowvendor.com and buy a fucking raid for $50 right now. So RMT is very alive in the game. I don't understand why people are flipping out about this. I'm a little stoned, so I'm not going to go on and on about it. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's just these people are getting under my skin too. It seems really lame. Like, I don't understand. I've seen those corsages already. And when I logged onto the trading post today and I was going through the stuff, I had like 4 of those collections, either from buying them or already having them in my inventory, because it gives you a little green check like next to the item, like, oh, if you already know this, you know, like just so you don't accidentally buy it, it puts a little green check next to it. And I'm like, I already have so much of this stuff. Like, if you don't want to spend your tenders on it, and by the way, it's just cosmetic stuff and it's mounts. It's not even game-winning stuff. It's not like, it's really not even like, why would anyone also say like play to win in this conversation at all? It's not winning. It's fucking mogs and pets and cute things. It's not winning. Go win. Go to wowvendor.com and fucking buy your wins. What? I don't know. What do you mean? They're stupid.
What just what bothers me about it is that it's just fucking nothing, and there's so much bad shit going on in the world, and instead of getting pissed off about like homelessness or whatever, you're pissed off about 200 fake points being added onto something, like whatever. Moving on. I want to acknowledge that we haven't really said anything about what's on the trading post. And I kind of feel like if we go through every item individually every month, it's just going to end up taking up a lot of time. And we're not a video podcast, so the best we can do is describe, and you'd still have to see it for yourself. So we're not going to do that anymore, but we see something cool on there, we're going to talk about it. Speaking of, Blizzard has announced that class sets are coming onto the trading post, and no, this isn't like from old raids or anything like that. This is a new set of, what's the word, cosmetic stuff tailored to each class, coming between November and December. And it's just armor and weapons, and some look cooler than others do, not gonna lie. Gonna go on record saying I think the priest one is bomb as fuck if you're into like the voidy part of it, because otherwise it's like, why is my holy priest got tentacles? But whatever. And the other part of it, this is the part that I hesitate a little. They say they're sets, but it's really just like a head, shoulders, and a waist. So without really knowing if that will match anything I already have, I hesitate to even buy it.
Why would you just don't wear a shirt and pants? That's the simple answer, I feel like. No? Ben, what do you think? No shirt, no pants? We're good?
I really don't have an opinion on this. I kind of agree
He's too stoned again.
No, I mean, I kind of agree with Wooly, though. Like, the Blizzard community, or not the Blizzard, but the WoW community, I think is one of the most overreactional communities in video games. I think people usually make a bigger thing out some of these like cosmetic items than they really need to be. Like I just don't understand like why people are mad. Like if people want to, it's the same way I feel about like people who buy runs. Like if people want to spend money on tenders or whatever, like let them. That's their money. Like who are you to tell them? You know.
It's usually the people who don't spend the money who get mad. But like me, like I don't have the money to spend, and I don't. But I wouldn't get mad. I'm just like saying, you know, if you're gonna do that, go do that.
Yeah, I don't really care. If other people have something that I don't have, I don't care. If I have something other people have, I don't give a shit. But, you know, these class sets, as far as the individual ones I was looking at, the Warlock one is just okay, and that's the one I cared about the most. But I will say, the Demon Hunter armor set looks... It looks all right by itself, but the fucking Warglaive looks badass. Thing is, the colors don't match the armor pieces, so I don't know. I like the idea, but I feel like it's not necessarily being executed all that well, between a mismatch of like armor and weapons and pieces just not existing. I'm still in favor of them doing this. Like, by all means, throw some class flavor on the trading post. But I'm a little hesitant to spend my tenders on it if I don't know I have anything that'll match it.
So you know the druid set? It looks like the costume that Anduin had on when he was fighting Sylvanas.
I was thinking the same fucking thing. Like, it looks fucking Stormwindy.
Yeah, it looks like something more like a paladin. I didn't think it would be like a druid. Like,
yeah.
You know?
It's
like,
all
it looks
like
very much like shiny, goldy armor
or something, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's usually like something more nature-like. Like, I know what they're going for with the Ashami, but you know, I'm not saying I don't like it.
It's like a harken back to like Aviana. She was all white and gold. I don't know. Like, that's
the Death Knight one is pretty cool. You know, I think that like the color scheme is cool for Death Knights because like that white is kind of like that, you know, like Lich King style.
I think my favorite item in that post is the Warglaive for the Demon Hunter because it just looks so fucking cool.
I need to look.
Dude, the monk one is fucking awful. Dude.
I think the monk thematically looks cool. I would say. I disagree with you on that.
I think the monk and the warrior one should be switched. I think the monk one looks more suited for a warrior.
Well, the monk's got those like samurai-looking shoulders.
Yeah, but I think they look better on a warrior just because monks usually are like, you know, they like leather. They don't wear armor. They're kind of like, you know, this dodging in and out of.
Like low key on the armor because they're like kung fu masters type vibe.
Hey, did you know if Loki felt like, you know, laying low a little bit and he had a friend named Lo and he himself had a key that he accidentally scratched his friend's key with, you could say that Loki keyed Lo's key?
I did not know that.
Yeah, now you do. And knowledge is half the battle. Let's move on to mixed drink of the week.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on, sir. It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah! I'm gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. Go for it.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right, it's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody, please only partake of the mixed drink of the week or any alcohol for that matter if you're of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Yeah, I fucking did that. So, we have moved on to our Draconic Leaders series of mixed drinks of the week, and how we've been doing this one is the previous mixed drinker of the week assigns the drink for the next person, and this week Gershom has been assigned the dragon Sintharia. She's a black dragon. You might know her better as Lady Sinestra, hanging out under Cho'Gall's dangling nuts. She's a nippler, and I'm not going to explain what that is because that is a term made up by another show. That is their territory. So it's up to us to guess what is in the Sintharia drink. And I'm thinking of her in-game model. She's got that like yellow accent to her. So I'm thinking like some sort of black and yellow. I'm thinking it's Deep Eddy lemon and cola, and just for shits and giggles, a little bit of hot sauce.
Okay. Does Bent have an idea?
Yeah, I kind of see it like a dark red hue to the drink. So what I'm going to go with is you're going to do 1 shot of vodka in it. It's going to be tomato juice. You're going to put some shot of hot sauce in it. You're going to put a shot of Worcester sauce in it. You're going to put a shot of tequila in it. And you're going to put cayenne pepper in it.
Yikes.
Damn, that's a hot drink.
That sounds like Butthole City. All right, so you guys... Sorry.
I was like going for like
I
a
was
Bloody
thinking of-
Mary on steroids, basically.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Burning Legion one where I had the Tabasco in it. It's kind of similar. Okay, you guys ready to hear what's in it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so you guys both kind of hit like the spicy thing, but you're both really far off. So I'll just describe what was in it. So my bases, for once, it had nothing to do with color. It had to do with Lady Sinestra herself. And I was thinking, she's spicy, she's a little bit sour, and she's a little bit salty. You know, she's been through a lot. She was Deathwing's consort and all the stuff, and you know, everything she did.
Oh my God,
and
that's right.
the Twilight eggs and everything. And then she's down there underneath Cho'Gall's big swinging nuts, apparently, which must not have felt great.
Just slapping her in the face.
I hope not. God, you know, that sounds terrible. Either way, so here's what I did. I took, ahead of time, I took plain vodka and the juice from a jar of jalapenos, and I mixed it up. So it's, the shot then is a double shot. So it's half of that mixture, half Mike's Harder lemonade, and then you throw in a little pinch of salt, and you take it as a shot. And I'm a little scared. I haven't tried this, so I'm gonna try it, I guess, if someone wants to send me off.
Go for it, Bent. I'm writing this down.
Over the lips, through the gum, look out, asshole.
Oh, he did it with flair this time. All right, let's go.
My version, you definitely would have had to look out for your asshole.
Yeah, this, you know what? This isn't something I would do like a lot, but it's not horrible. I was more nervous, but it's not horrible.
Can
It'd
you
be fun as a
refresh what
novelty.
was in that again? I'm sorry.
It's like a one and done, Gershom.
Yeah, like a one and done, maybe like a two and done. I'll finish it. I made like a double shot of it, so I'll finish it while we're recording. So it's half a shot of mixed plain vodka and jalapeno juice, and then the rest of the shot is Mike's Harder lemonade, and then you throw a little salt into it and you shoot it.
Okay, so it's a shot.
Yes, it's a shot.
Yeah.
So we get the salty, we get the sour, we get the salty with the salt, we get the sour with the lemonade, and we get the spicy with the jalapeno juice.
I kind of really want to try that.
It's not horrible. It's not horrible. Like, I'm gonna drink the other shot of it right now. Like, it's not.
That sounds
it's not bad.
like
I was scared, but it's kind of almost tastes like a margarita shot a little bit.
I was gonna say that sounds like it should include tequila, but it doesn't.
It probably should. Yeah, that's a good idea. I just always go with vodka for some reason.
I feel like you should keep it as is. I like it.
It's really good. Maybe at TVCon 3 we'll make it.
All right, so then Bent is going to be up next week, and you are tasked with assigning Bent who his draconic leader is going to be. And at this point, we need to decide, are we going to be finishing one dragonflight before moving on to the next, or are we just going to popcorn through all of them?
I would say popcorn, but I mean, are you gonna make a spreadsheet? Because that could get like
I'll make a spreadsheet because we're each gonna do 2 for each dragonflight. So, and it's not just the main 5. There's gonna be infinite what you call it, the fucker with the netherwing. Those.
Let's mix it up. I think it's better if like every week, like you can't pick, like for example, like we can't do back-to-back black dragon flights, right? Like you have to do black then red, or one of the other ones go back to black.
Okay. Yeah, I was feeling
because otherwise we're gonna. Because like if you think about it, like all the black
you could
dragon
eliminate.
flights,
yeah, you could eliminate and assume what you're gonna get or something.
And just thematically, it just switches it up each week. I'm just like, for me at least, like I'm always gonna have like a similar theme for the black dragons, and it might just get tedious for the listeners.
Okay, guess what? I'm gonna Bent. You're next.
Yeah.
You're getting Kalecgos, and I have to pee. You guys have to vamp. I know I have the trivia vamp. I have to pee. It's really bad. I made the drink. All right, you got Kalecgos. Good.
Kalecgos. Okay,
yeah,
Kalecgos.
I'm gonna go pee. Go vamp. Bye.
All right, so that just sounds like I'm gonna need to put my dick in your drink. So I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
Ooh,
So,
baby.
for those of you listening at home, then wondering which dragonflights and how long this series is going to be, it's going to be red, black, blue, green, bronze, infinite, twilight, and netherwing. Each of those, 2 drinks each from the 3 of us, so that makes 6 drinks, right? Per dragonflight, and that's 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is gonna be a long motherfucking series, but that's, oh god, no, we gotta trim that down a bit. We gotta trim that a little bit down. Let's, thinking on my feet here, let's remove the Twilight Dragonflight, because, just because. No, let's remove the Netherwing. Sorry, Netherwings, you're out in Outland. You haven't done shit other than give us a trading post, little baby, that I fly around on still. So then that is 7 different dragonflights at 6 drinks per dragonflight. That's still gonna take a long goddamn time. That's 42 episodes.
It is a lot. What was our actually, I guess like the longest one we ever did was the spec drinks, right? Because there's 3 specs. There's 40 something drinks, so it's right up there with that.
The spec series, so there are 36 specs before the Evoker came, I think. So then that would have made 38. That's still a long time. Okay, so I'm just gonna reiterate for you, because you wouldn't have heard us say this. I'll make a spreadsheet later, but the dragonflights that are gonna be part of this are red, black, blue, green, bronze, duh, and infinite and twilight. I was gonna have Netherwing, but it would have been on the, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care how long this is. We're putting Netherwing on there too.
Oh, is that the talk you guys were having about what the longest season was?
Ish. We were trying to figure out. This is gonna be a very long series of mixed drinks, because that is 8 dragonflights with 6 drinks per dragonflight. That's 48 episodes. That's like
Beautiful.
Close to half of what our current episode count is.
Well, the swingers have spoken. They want us to keep going, so I guess we'll keep making drinks.
If they're gonna keep listening to our weird shit, we'll keep making weird shit. So, it is time to move on to trivia. Here we go. Head of the class and eater of ass. Anyway.
What is this?
Okay. So, clicking the wrong buttons here. All right. So, this is Head of the Class, Eater of Ass. This is our trivia segment of the show, wherein one of us asks questions of the other 2. 10 questions to be specific. And in order to win that section and thereby be the head of the class, we have to score either 70% or better. If we do not, then the person asking the questions, in this case Gershom, wins, and then she would be the head of the class. In the event that we both score 70% or better, it's down to whichever one of us scores better, or if we tie, fuck it, we tie. You savvy? You savvy. So, Gershom is up, and these are draenei and or eredar based questions. So, without further dudes, you wanna take it away?
Sure. Yep. Family Guy reference. That one I got. Not so
Hell
far.
yeah.
Family Guy. All right. So in BFA, there is a series of daily quests in Doom given to you by a draenei. What do you do during that quest chain, and what is the ultimate prize?
Jesus Christ.
Did that make any sense? Do you want me to repeat it?
No, it made sense. I just have no memory of this.
Yeah, neither do I.
Really? You guys, I'm gonna take the other shot of this drink, by the way. It wasn't so bad. It definitely wasn't the pickle juice one or the Tabasco one.
One thing I forgot to mention is...
You don't need to know his name, Ben. You sent his... Although I think you meant Tepartos.
Yeah, I meant Tepartos.
One thing I forgot to mention is we are sending her our answers in Discord DMs. So, yeah.
Yeah, sliding in her DM.
I'm not Lizzo. Sorry.
Anybody got a banana?
Are
No,
you
we
guys
really
giving
should.
up? Are
We
you-
should really not make
We should.
many jokes about that because there are people who, you know, she
Fair
treated
enough.
poorly. Fuck you if you treat people poorly.
Yeah. Are you guys giving in on the answer?
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I have no
so
idea.
the question was, what was the point of the quest line and what do you get at the end? So the point was he gives you a quest to go find a little baby, like a cure egg, and you raise it up, and at the end you get a mount.
Oh,
And I have
so
that mount. So
my guess.
Oh!
it's like the little red beetle Akir mount. And earlier when I was
I know.
talking about
I was
doing my-
thinking of Voldoon. I was thinking, ugh.
No,
God.
so earlier I was trying to dance around the subject of doing my horrific vision stuff because I was like, I basically have that mount. So the mount that you get from the horrific visions currency is that mount. It's like
Oh.
a red Akir beetle. It's the exact same. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna farm that except for I could get one more mount, like maybe. That's why I said I put it on the back burner, but I couldn't really go into details because it had a trivia question involved.
I was also thinking Voldoon, and that's why I said jerk off into the sand and you win a llama.
Yeah, I was
Oh my
thinking
God.
llama too, but I don't think that was it. Oh, that was a
there's
good one. That was a very good question.
There's no jerking off or llamas involved. Thank you, Lord. We can move on. You guys want question 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
So far it's 0-0. Okay. So I think it's pretty well known that as the Exodar was crashing into Azeroth, there were other dungeons attached to it. And I'll give you a hint. There were 3 of them. What are those 3 other dungeons that were attached to the Exodar originally?
Oh, can you repeat that one more time again?
I don't
Yeah,
think I
what are the-
understood.
So the Exodar is well known to have been part of a bigger complex of dungeons and areas, and 3 of those areas turned into dungeons detached from the Exodar when it crashed. What are the 3 dungeons?
God, I can picture this in my mind, but I can't.
I had to look up every answer. I came up with a lot of these, but I had to do some research. I actually had to travel around and go see stuff. I was like, oh shit.
I have taxed my brain to its limit. I don't know.
With fair food. No, you're entirely wrong. Wait, Ben, do you have anything? So I don't have any messages from you. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm entirely wrong? Shit.
No. Ben got it. So it's the Arcatraz Botanica and the Mechanar. You said
damn it.
Mechanar, but
No, I
I'll let
I
that
knew
slide.
the first 2, and I
The
had it really
Mechabarf.
big. For some reason, I kept thinking Tempest Keep.
And wait, I'm jumping back between my messages here. What did Wooly say? He said,
We don't need to say what I said. We don't need to let the world know how stupid I am.
okay. All right. So, question 3 then. So it's in favor of Bent 1. Wooly has no points.
That's correct.
Number 3. Which Naru piloted the Exodar? Bent, you're wrong. No, you're both wrong. It was Oros,
Shit.
which is kind of easy to remember because it's like the draenei and the light, and that's how I always remembered that one. So, no points. Someone said Adal and someone said Kure, and you both were wrong. Although those are important Naru later in the story, but Oros was the pilot of the Exodar.
What if I said all Naru look alike?
That's racist, man.
They're not a race. They're wind chimes.
What if they were like a playable race? Like you can do nothing with this guy.
I
with
got
this
their
appearance.
playable race hanging on my porch right now. It goes, and when it's windy, oh, look out.
Hey, Tyralian can hear them or something. I don't know. Arthas, I don't know. Some paladins that they talk to. Anyways, you guys, here's a softball. You ready? Here it comes. Low
Please.
and slow. Name Velen's son.
Do we know
Softball.
he only has one? Had.
No,
one.
but okay.
I have
Really
no
got it.
idea.
What?
Are you kidding?
I don't know who Velen's son is.
Oh no!
Give you a hint,
All right.
he joins the Legion.
He's an Eredar. He's a Minari. He's big and red, and Velen didn't see it coming.
And he gets his ass kicked.
As a scenario, you go through Exodar. Damn, no. Alright, Ben said Killjoy. He is incorrect. Well, you're correct. It's Rakish. Rakish. Yes. So we're at one to one. Moving on to question 5. All right. What if you did any homework at all? Because we talked about this last week, and we're like,
I did not shit myself.
Okay, no, real homework. What does Minari actually translate to? Literally. It's online. You can look it up. Don't look it up now. That's cheating.
Also, neither of us can win at this point, by the way. We only have 1 point each, and this is question 5.
Oh, shit, you're right. We're just playing for fun. So, Ben, he said horrifically wrong. That's technically not correct. So, the exact translation that the Blizz devs came up with is unnatural beings. And you said unnatural and wrong. So, I'll give Wooly the point for that one, because it had the word unnatural.
I think he should get that as well, because, like, everything I've seen about it indicated that Velen made the word up to describe these abominable creatures he was seeing.
I think that's true. I think if you go back in Chronicles, I didn't go back and do that much research. I just did this online, but I think you're correct. So I'll give it to him. You guys are tied 2-2. Y'all are eating ass or not eating ass.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
Ain't nobody going near that geyser coming out the back of Bent. Jesus Christ.
Man, don't even, if he has to take a piss, stand away. Jeez.
I think you might be safe if you're not a rug.
Rug.
All right.
Who needs toilet paper when you have a fucking rug? Am I right?
Oh my god. I hope you use some toilet paper too. Poor Nicole having to do all that laundry.
She doesn't do her. I do my own laundry. I'm a big boy.
When you crapped on the rug, was that considered your laundry?
Yeah, put it in with my clothes.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. I think I did my math wrong. Because we both have 2 points, and this is question 6, right? So there'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we could both technically still take this.
Okay. You are the scorekeeper. I'm just keeping track of points. All right. Question 6. You guys ready? Enough shit, rug talk. Okay. What was the name of the ship that crashed on Draenor? So the one that the orcs turned into Shagun, blah, 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 we know. What was the name of that ship? It's the one that your hint is that the ones that the Draenei escaped Argus on.
What was the name of the ship you want?
Yeah, what was the name of that ship? Because they all have names.
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but...
You're correct, actually.
Really? Sweet.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, so Bent said the Vindicar, which is incorrect. And Wooly, you said the Genedar, which is correct.
Ha!
So we're standing at Wooly 3, Bent 2, and unless anyone has any saucy commentary, we can go to 7.
Hell yeah, let's go to 7.
This is embarrassing because I just leveled a draenei.
Wait, did you
better get good, son?
That demo lock, did you take that from level 1, or did you, like, race change, or what?
No, I just leveled it from 1.
Oh, I mean, leveling is stupid fast right now.
Yeah,
You're like me. You just like I don't
dungeon spam
quests, but no, there's a lot to see. But okay, anyways, question 7. What is the item that gave Velen his vision of what the Burning Legion really was? It's an item that's sort of sacred to the Draenei, would be your hint. What is this? Okay, Ben is
I didn't know, so I gave an answer.
Ben is surrendering. And what did you say? Hold on,
It's a South Park reference.
Yeah, it's like the white people's cold for the cure or whatever. The bag full of gasoline. And
the bag of visions.
God.
I'm guessing Velen found out how to do it by huffing gas.
Well, no, it was actually called the Optimal Crystal.
I never would have got that.
Okay, it's in the quest chains, and it's also in the books, but not all books. But it is in the quest chain. But it's like an item that becomes increasingly empowered, because Velen can see stuff in it or something. I don't know. I play Horde for the Horde. All right, question 8.
8.
All right. So when Velen was about to lead his pansy little band of like 100 eredar off into space, goat coast to coast, he had a friend who was supposed to help him escape, and that friend ended up trying to turn him over to Kil'jaeden. Who was that friend?
I'm joking. Let me give a real answer.
I know. I know.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah, what was the name of Velen's betrayer friend? As he was trying to escape Argus, he had a friend who was who said he would help him escape, and then he had a friend that he ended up turning him over to Kil'jaeden. So who was the friend?
I can't remember this fucker's name.
I was reminded of this actually when I was going through Chronicle for the answers.
I know this isn't correct, but I'm putting it out there because I can show I know the name of a draenei.
Yeah, that's incorrect.
Yeah.
Bet, do you have an answer?
If you're thinking Hatun, it's not Hatun.
Dang. This said straight up.
I answered.
Okay, Lethos or Letho or something like that. No, his name is Talgath.
That's it. That's
And I had forgotten this guy's name. That's not
Wasn't he a dungeon boss somewhere?
you fight him in a quest in the open world, I think, or like an echo of him
like
or
a
something.
world quest or something. I think it's like a world quest out there in like what they call like the. I keep wanting to call it Macquarie. No, Eredun. Eredath. There you go.
I want it known that my first knee-jerk reaction answer was Judas.
With a Z.
That was a fat finger. I've got murder. Judas. Vine references.
I didn't even think of that. Okay, we have 2 more questions. Nobody got that one, so we're 3-2 in favor of Wooly. No one's getting the prize. I don't know if that's eating ass or not eating ass, whatever. Anyways, what happens when the draenei fall out of contact with the light? What happens to them? Yeah, you guys both got it right. They become the broken. Yep.
Like Hatun and Akama.
All right, and then I have
That's a shame about Akama, because he was such a badass character when he was a real draenei.
Okay, so the last question is an absolute softball. I was tired as hell, and I was making this up like last night. Name 2 of the most famous broken that we interact with in the game.
Did I just fucking ruin your last question?
Kind of on accident, but I didn't say that you did. So yeah, you guys both got it right. You said Akama and Hatun, and that's correct, and Akama and Nobundo, and those were the 3 I was thinking of. I'm sure there's more,
Nobundo.
but no buns though. Yeah. So
hey, it's a shaman, dude.
You guys both got it. You guys both got it right. But what are we looking at here? We're looking at Wooly 5. Bent 4, so no one got either of us. Or
no one's head of the class. We're over here eating the booty, and you're winning. You won. So
I'm eating bananas at Elizabeth's butthole.
Oh my god! I feel like maybe we shouldn't make jokes like that, considering we weren't making jokes about the shit that went on at Activision, and this is sort of similar.
He was holding on to that joke better than he holds on to his own shits when he's taking a piss.
You shit on the rug twice.
Bad dog.
How do you do that? How? How do you accidentally shit on the same rug twice? I need to know.
It wasn't an accident, bro.
It was in the bathroom. I mean, where else am I gonna shit myself?
In the toilet.
And it's not shitting yourself.
Yeah, it's not shitting yourself though.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right,
Did I ever tell you about the time
that?
I ever tell you about the time when we went to my ex-girlfriend's friends at Syracuse College, and as we were leaving, I had to take a dump, but so did my friend. So instead, he took a dump in the sink.
That's fucked up.
As we were leaving, we just heard a screech from some random girl on the 4th floor.
Oh god.
Oh my god, it's Duno in the sink! Oh no!
Now, where'd you want to? Okay. You went over to the urinal, okay? Then you spread your little butt cheeks, and you laid out a big chocolate monkey. That's not funny. That's not funny. You know who didn't think that was funny? This is our custodian. She had to clean it up, okay? You think it was really funny that she was wrist deep in your poop, okay?
And everyone's laughing when he says that. They're like, yeah, it's really funny.
Oh,
Why is poop funny?
All right, so we are at about an hour, so I will leave it up to you guys. Do you want to do our top 5 worst aspect choices draft?
Yes, I want to. I love it.
Let's fucking do it. So, how we're going to decide the order of this draft is, oh wait, I gotta do the thing quick first. Oh god.
You have your buttons ready?
Thralls, balls, draft, everybody.
All right, Thralls Balls Draft. We've only done one of these recently, and it was on episode 100. This is a segment, for those who are just joining us now, where we draft our top whatever of whatever category. And this time around, we are doing a snake draft for our top 5 worst choices to replace the current 5 aspects with. So, to determine the order of how we're running this, and we're doing the snake draft style, so it's first person, second person, third, then the third person, then the second, then the first, then the first, you know that. So how we're going to determine that order is I have a number in my head that
69.
Fuck, you stole
stop
my
it
answer.
Stop it, we haven't gotten that far yet, and also
You
it was
stole
not
my answer, bitch.
Stop it, you're both in timeout.
We're an arguing children.
So you're gonna have to guess which number it is. Whoever's closest picks what order they want to go. Whoever of you didn't go first, you choose if you want to go when you want to go, and then I'll take whatever's left. So I have the number in my mind. Bent, what are you guessing?
100.
Okay, and Gershom?
1.
Gershom's closer. I was thinking 13. So you get to pick first. What do you want to go? Do you want to go first, second, third?
I'll go first.
All right, and Bent, do you want second or third?
I'll go last.
All right, then I'm going second.
So it's me, you, Bent, and then snake draft style.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're doing our top 5 worst choices. You get 1 choice per dragonflight. And just in case we missed this when we were talking about it in host chat, they don't have to already be dragons. Like, we can just claim that who they are in game now is their visage form.
Perfect. It's gonna be beautiful.
So take it away. Who's your first pick?
All right. So for my first pick, I pick for the blue dragon flight, and I pick Magister Umbric's whiny ass.
Why would he be a bad pick?
Because he's
A whiny little bitch.
Yeah, but he's
He's
a
a
powerful
Karen.
mage.
He's a Karen. He'd probably marry and make a great wife for Kalecgos. I'm sure that would
If
work
he's
out
such a
well.
powerful
God.
mage, how come he couldn't control the void without Illyria's help?
Yeah.
Well, the void's different.
I just picked him because, piss on him because he was whining and he gave us a shit review, so fuck him.
Yeah, fuck you,
Okay.
Umbric.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to argue? You can take your 2 turns last.
damn.
My picks are gonna be great.
Boom.
Getting spicy up in here. Okay, so I'm going to pick first for the red dragonflight. And my pick for the worst replacement for Alexstrasza has got to be... I'm making all this up as I go along. Shit. We're gonna say... fuck. Hogger, fuck it.
Fuck you! No fucking way!
You knew Hogger was in the mix
stole!
somewhere.
You stole!
That's the point of a draft.
I
Also,
know, but damn.
you could have taken him. All right, Bent, who's your first and your second choice?
All right, so first choice, I'm gonna stick with the red dragonflight. Red dragonflight is supposed to symbolize life. Alexstrasza is the life binder. She brings life into the world. So the absolute worst person to represent the red dragonflight would be, in my opinion, Arthas the Lich King.
I have a question.
Okay, that's fair. What's
I
your
have a
question?
Sure.
So if someone put their draft pick, like he put Arthas for red, can I not pick Arthas for any other class?
Correct.
Or any other color? Oh, man, I've been stolen on twice. Shit.
And so I am going to make my second choice will be a member of the replace, well, it's not Ysera anymore, it's what's-her-face, her daughter, Maritha. The green dragonflight. So the green dragonflight, you know, to me represents nature, being in one with, you know, animals, plants, trees. And so for me, the absolute worst person to be in charge of that would be Gul'dan, because warlocks just suck the life out of everything.
Oh, God. Okay, those are good picks, but they're not funny. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to be funny, but they're not funny. They're not funny.
Great. Maybe I overthought this too much.
No, they're good picks. I mean, we're trying to think of our worst replacement choices, right? And I went with Hogger for the red one for the red dragonflight because he's way too hot-headed, man.
I had him for red too. I was like, there's no way this guy has anything to do with life.
All right, so I'm back up. I'm gonna pick for the blue dragonflight. I'm actually gonna say Queen Azshara. And I think she would be a terrible pick for that because the blue dragons are all about protecting and safeguarding magic and all that, right? She doesn't give a fuck about that. She uses magic however the fuck she wants to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. She would be a terrible guardian of the arcane.
She wants to do Captain Verithan. She wants to do Captain Verithan, and she uses magic. Anyways, she does.
So you are up. You have your second and third pick.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick for red. I'm gonna pick Theradrasz, that big old stone princess from the end of Meridon. And as a challenge, you have to eat a banana out of her pussy.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go for black. Dragonflight. I'm gonna say Garrosh Hellscream, although I'm not sure why he would be the worst. I just feel like even for a black dragon, he's too hot-headed.
Fair enough.
It's funny that
it's not fun. And
it's
that one's
funny
not
too
funny
because
either.
the
It's
black
just
dragons before Neltharion went insane, like they weren't known for being like hotheads. They were more known for like being very practical about thinking about stuff.
They were very grounded.
Yeah.
They were earthen. Yeah.
And you're right though. Now they're like lunatic. I think Garrosh is. I didn't even think of him for the black dragonflight, and I think that was a excellent pick, Gershom. I think you're right on point.
Thank you, sir. So that's my two.
All right, I'm up. I'm picking for the green dragonflight. I'm picking. I mean, this you could not pick a worse choice for Protector of Nature and all that than fucking Xavius.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good call.
Yeah, you might have won.
Yeah, man.
Not funny, but wow.
Not funny. Not funny until you consider how fucking weird he looks. Like, what the fuck? Why can't he just look like a satyr? Why does he have to also look like Voltorb?
Wasn't he?
Yeah, his eyes are just so...
He was the first satyr, right? He was the first satyr in lore, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Bent, you have your third and fourth pick now.
All right, so first I'm going to go with the blue dragonflight, and you know what? I don't know if this is part of the rules. I would keep Malygos. I think he's absolutely the worst person to ever be an aspect. He let his family got slaughtered, then he locked himself away for years and did absolutely nothing, and then came out and decided to be a genocidal fuck. So I think I would keep him.
He was a pretty bad aspect. Gotta say, technically, all the aspects did eventually betray their oath.
Mm-hmm.
But you are right about that. You are right. He did it before it was cool.
Yeah, he set the standard.
So I would,
for being
but
an
if I
asshole.
had to pick someone, I guess because like everyone else did, I think that was a little bit of a cheap answer. But I think I would choose.
Is this your fourth pick or just who you would choose?
No.
This
This is who I would choose. That if I had to change it, it would be I would say I think Jaina would be a very bad choice as well. Jaina
For the blue dragon flight?
Yeah, just because I think Jaina makes decisions sometimes where she makes it based on emotion rather than what's right to do. I think she has a tendency when she gets pissed off to like kind of lose all logic, or like she gets upset about something. She kind of just like.
That's so funny though, because like Malygos sort of did the same thing. Like
yeah, so
I emotions very quickly. That's weird. Yeah.
I think yeah, and I think as a leader, you know, especially magic, like you have a very important job, like to make sure, because magic could destroy the world, right? So I think you need to be very like level-headed and be someone who can make very good rational decisions.
Jaina's the opposite of level-headed, bro. I think that's a good choice. Yeah.
So yeah, so those are my two answers for that. And then the next one is what did I do? Yeah, I did red, green. Red, green.
You did red, green, and blue. You still have black and bronze.
Oh, black. Oh, sorry.
All right, so I will. I'm actually very confused about who to pick for bronze, so I will put that one off because you guys will pick before I do. I'll go with the black dragonflight, and I will go with Baine Bloodhoof.
For black?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because the way I look at the black one, he's kind of like a leader and of the dragons, so to speak. I think Azshara has kind of taken that mantle now, but like I think back in the day, everyone kind of looked at Neltharion as like the leader. And I just look at Baine, I'm like, you are one of the most useless leaders in WoW history. Like you spent the whole expansion where you sat in a corner in Oribos. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he was playing with his meatballs.
Yeah, so I think he would be a bear choice because he just doesn't. I don't know. I hope they kill him off. I think he's one of the worst leaders in the game.
Dang.
I fucking love Baine. Chill.
He said, "Come real with it."
I guess Bent woke up and chose violence after he peed and shit on the rug. That's
I guess
not
me and Baine
die.
do shit on rugs together. He probably shit on the rug.
Oh, I'm
my
positive
boyfriend.
he shit on the rug. Are you kidding? He's a literal cow. Of course he shit on the rug.
Can you imagine explaining that to Nicole?
It wasn't
Like,
me.
it wasn't
was
just
the
me,
giant
babe.
minotaur.
It was the giant cow in the house. Benny would be scared. Benny was like jumping all over me, like, yeah, let's dance, bitch. Like he'd jump on Baine, like, I don't think so. You're awfully scary.
Oh, they had a blast yesterday. I took them to a birthday party, and it was at this dog ranch where they had like a specific dog swimming pool, and we rented it out for 2 hours.
Awesome.
So yeah, I was in the water with them the whole time. I'll show you. I'll post video.
I came home with scratches on my chest from Texas, and it was from Benny just cuddling with me though. Like you didn't think that a 100-pound dog would want to like spoon with
He's
you.
only 62. He's only 62 pounds.
He's huge. Anyway, you
62.
didn't think he'd want to spoon with you, but he wanted to spoon with me, and he scratched up my chest. So good boy.
I'm not gonna make the joke.
You can.
Was it about bestiality?
Dog
Yeah.
fucking. Okay, so
All right,
I'm
there
up,
it is.
and I am picking my 4th pick here. And I'm picking for the Bronze Dragonflight, and I'm gonna say the worst character that you could give the ability to travel through time without having to fucking worry about it, and like say, hey, you need to use this responsibly. You know damn well he wouldn't. Fucking Milhouse Manastorm. He would just create all kinds of havoc.
Yeah.
It would fucking ruin
And he
everything.
wouldn't give a shit.
That's a good
yeah.
call.
Yeah. Every
Even
single fight
though-
he had with his wife would like reweave time entirely.
Even
Yeah,
though
they would
we
have a huge
literally,
blowout and like wipe out like time.
Humanity.
yeah, even though we literally just used time travel magic to get his dick wet with her, he would absolutely betray that responsibility. 100%.
Are they gonna have I heard they were gonna have another dungeon coming up in Dragonflight where they're.
Are they? Maybe.
I don't know. I heard something online. Anyways, whatever. Sorry.
What's dead is never really dead as far as WoW goes.
How do you kill with that which has no life?
You wait for the guy who cosplayed him to die. Oh, that's actually really sad. That's actually really sad.
That's- Okay, so Gershom, you have what, 2 picks now?
Yeah, you have
Is
your
it my
4th and
last
5th.
two? Okay.
Yeah.
So I have the bronze and the green. So for the
Right.
bronze, I'm going to pick Uther Lightbringer. I think he should be more responsible. If he was going to be able to travel the Chimeways, he could have stopped Arthas instead of saying like, "What, are you going to piss on his ashes now?" Or standing outside a Stratholme like, "Oh my God, are you going to do that, son?" Nah, if he was a bronze dragon, he could have fixed that. Although that wouldn't make him worse. That'd make him better. I just fucked that up. Anyways,
What if you go with...
what I feel like... No, hold on. What I feel like is with that personality, he shouldn't be a bronze dragon fight. Like, he should have done those things, but he didn't. So if he was a bronze dragon,
Yeah, there
he
you
didn't
go.
do those things. There it is. That's what I meant to say.
Perfect.
That drink it's good. That little salty shot was kind of good.
Yeah.
And so then for the green dragon flight, I think the worst would be Night Elf players suck my left one. I'm gonna pick Tyrande as the worst leader of the green dragon flight because I think she's so sexually frustrated and annoyed with her husband being asleep all the time that she will not be able to focus on her leadership responsibilities.
Are you implying that...
That Malfurion always stays asleep and doesn't give her no dick? Yeah, I think that girl needs some vitamin D.
She can climb up on top of him, right? Like,
I don't know. Like, do guys get hard? I know guys get hard in their sleep sometimes. Anyways, I don't know. Tyrande.
I guess then there's an uncomfortable question about consent in there. We don't need to go there. Okay, I'm up for my last pick. I am picking for the Black Dragon flight. I couldn't think of a worse character to put in charge of safeguarding the Earth and all that, other than the Westfall Chicken. It's like
awesome.
That's like on par with Alligator Loki. Like, oh, turns out that's just an alligator. It's just gonna be a random fucking chicken. He can't even turn into a dragon. All right, Bent said he is refilling his water. So we can recap while he's doing that. Gershom's picks... Oh, never mind. We can recap after. Bent, you have one last pick to make. You missed me picking the Westfall Chicken for the Black Dragon flight.
Oh, that's a good pick. All right, so this last one is my bronze dragon flight, and in my opinion, I think you hold the most power, and what great power comes great responsibility. We're controlling the time waves. So to me, the absolute worst person that I could put in charge would be Grommash Hellscream after he drinks the Fellblood. Like right when he's at the peak of that like demonic rage, because he would be the most irresponsible person to be in charge of it. He would just go in every timeline and try to kill everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It would be all conquest. So there you have it.
Yeah.
The new aspects, according to Gershom, are Magister Umbric, Theradrasz, and I don't know if I spelled that name right, and I'm not going to go back and figure it out, Garrosh Hellscream, Uther, and Tyrande. The aspects, according to me, Hogger, Queen Azshara, Xavius, Milhouse Manastorm, and a chicken from Westfall. And the aspects, according to Bent, are Arthas, Gul'dan, Malygos. That one's just funny, because he already was an aspect. And Baine Bloodhoof and Grommash Hellscream. So, I don't know if I'm actually going to put a poll up for this or not, because nobody ever answered them in the first place, so it's just not really worth it. However, if you have any thoughts to share, you can pop into the Spotify Q&A section. I'll amend the default question to be, who do you think won the draft? If you want to weigh in, you can weigh in there. Other than that, what are our final thoughts today, guys? Bent?
Bananas in people's snatches.
Oh my god. Gershom, how about you? What's your final thought?
I am Lizzo, and I say, look at me. I am the captain now.
Oh god. My final thought, I don't remember when I wrote it down. I don't remember what it was for, but Butthole City. Yeah, that's gonna be the episode title. And I don't even remember where it came from. Gershom, you said it at one point. Don't remember what it was about. Holy shit, this is a long episode.
That's a little bit embarrassing, but yeah.
What?
That I said Butthole City is a little embarrassing.
What's embarrassing about it? I'm confused.
Never mind. You're good.
What? Yeah, it's Butthole City.
Yeah, what's wrong with Butthole City? Exactly.
Butthole City. All right.
You're right.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. You can go ahead and follow us in the places. I'm at Wooly08, 2 O's, 2 L's, and a Y on Twitter and Instagram. Yes, Twitter, not calling it X. And Gershom is at Hunter Gershom, Gershom on Twitter, and at Hunter Gershom, Gerrshom on Instagram. Bent is at Bentolas_outlaw on Twitter, Bentolas. And the show, of course, is at ThrallsBallsPod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can email us with any feedback, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. Join Discord by going to thrallsballs.com, and it'll yeet you right into the server. And, you know, of course, if you want to, you can leave a review on the podcast directory found on bonusroll.gg. But until next week, bye. We love you. Be good.
Bye, swingers. Have a great week.
Later, guys.